For expert advice, contact the legal immigration advisors at Urias Career, taking you to the Bollywood Show.
In this episode of the Bollywood Show with Raj and Pablo, we give you a load of gossip
and some exciting superstars, including Ranbir Kapoor. We also have
Sunil Chauhan.
Bollywood Show.
Now that's what I call a Bollywood show.
We're Raj and Pablo, your hosts for this evening.
There's loads of fun to come on the show, but first, let's start off with a bit of Gup Shup. And now it's time for
Your regular
Gup Shup! So let's start off with Salman Khan. Now we know he's had a string of hits. We know he's hosting a reality TV show, a very popular one. But has he had any hits with the other half?
No, he's almost hitting 50 years. He's the muscles of Mumbai, but he's still a singleton.
Is he going to get hitched after the age of 50? What's he going to do? We don't know, but what he does know is that he wants to sing about it now.
आजा शाम होने आई मौसम ने ली अगड़ाई तो किस बात की लड़ाई तू चल.
The wonderful Salman Khan, we call him the muscles of Mumbai, singing for his supper. But one man that we love is Hrithik Roshan.
Now, if you've seen the trailers for Krish 3, you know he still looks like the Greek god of Bollywood. He looks amazing, and he has fully recovered from the brain surgery that he recently had.
Here's Hrithik Roshan.
But before anything else, I still see a lot of concerned faces, and it's so sweet to look at so many people concerned about how I'm doing. So let me just say that I am doing absolutely fantastic.
The wonderful Hrithik Roshan there, we wish him the very best with Krish 3 and, of course, his health.
The show is all about muscles of Mumbai. Now, one person who's got the biggest jump muscles ever is Sunny Deol.
Now, Sunny Deol is doing another movie with a big, strong Punjabi feel.
Anil Sharma gave him his biggest hit, Gaddar. Now, he's got him to direct Sing Sar.
Yeah, I'm playing आज के ज़माने में honest collector. जो इस वक्त हमारे देश को ज़रूरत है और that's the kind of a character I'm portraying in this film.
Right, guys, that's all the Gup Shup for this month.
Hello! Hello! Trunk call!
So on Trunk Call this month, who should we call?
I think it should be somebody evil. Somebody that scares us.
Let's find out.
It's Shin Grover. Hey, Gulshan.
Hey Raj and Pablo, how are you?
Gulshan, tell us about your new look and your new movie.
This is my new look for a new film that I'm starting with the director of I Am Kalam.
Oh, Jimmy Shagil.
Yeah.
So what else has been happening, Gulshan?
You know, Raj and Pablo, this is a very exciting time for me. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy and exciting. You know, as you know, it's like a record of a sort that I have 5 films releasing. Yeah, that's correct. 5 films releasing in a span of 2 months.
And what else?
Right now, the concentration is to let my fans know through the help of media that I have 5 films releasing. And second thing is to constantly work on the film that I'm going to be starting with Neela Madhav Panda, who directed I'm Kalam, for which I won Best Actor, in many competitions, including a nomination for Best Supporting Actor National Awards of India.
So do you play a bad guy?
No, it's a central role, but I play the heroine's father. It's a different kind of conflict and problem. Who else in the movie? There's Kunal Kapoor, there's Anupam Kher, there's Saurabh Shukla, there's a heroine from South, Radhika, and there's Sohali. There's no time for social acting. No rest for the wicked. Have you not heard that? That's my problem present. No rest for the wicked. No social life for me. Promoting films, getting ready for new ones, that's my life. And I gotta run, brother. Rah Pablo, take care. See you soon.
Thanks, Gulshan. Always a pleasure. Take care.
Social
Samachar. Now, in Social Samachar, we take a look at what the stars have been tweeting and try to figure out why. So, Raj, what have you got this month?
These are Raj and Pablo's picks. One thing I have to tell you, the only Bollywood star who refuses to be on Twitter, guess who?
Tell me.
Mr. Besharm himself, Ranbir Kapoor, because he says he's going to lose his star quality. But we love stars on Twitter. We look at them all the time. Shabana Azmi celebrated her birthday and she wants to thank everyone on Twitter who said thank you.
She's not the only one who celebrated her birthday and said thank you on Twitter. Asha Bhosle recently turned 80.
Can you believe an 80-year-old on Twitter? And what she said, thank you so much. I was so humbled by all your tweets.
Now, somebody who does like tweeting, especially when he's on a promotional tour or he's filming, is Mr. Shah Rukh Khan.
But his tweets, Pablo, are quite profound. His latest one, right, is that he's going to work hard, he's going to sleep hard, he's going to exercise and work even harder. But then he goes on to say, dream on.
He does work really, really hard. For somebody who knows him really well, I mean, we've met him a couple of times and we know Shah Rukh spends most of his time working and then early hours with his family. Good on you, Shah Rukh.
You know, one of the most elder statesmen of Twitter is Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. Now, he started tweeting very, very early on, and he's like you, Pablo.
Why?
Do you text in bed?
Well,
Do you tweet in bed?
Maybe.
What do you do in bed?
It's the only time I get free. Why? What did he say?
Well, Amitabh Bachchan said 95% of people actually tweet and text in bed. And do you know what happens to them? 95% of them hit their head.
So they actually drop their phone
on their head.
I can vouch for that. It's happened to me and you get a thick lip. It's not good.
It's a face-off, he says.
Those were our social samachars for this month. We'll be bringing you more next month.
I'm getting sick and tired of all these stars knocking on our doors, phoning us. Where's your torchlight? Where's your spotlight?
Yes. It is time for a bit of spotlight. This is where we shine the light on a star that we think deserves the Raj and Pablo Bollywood Show treatment. Let's find out who's under the spotlight.
Oh! Who's in the spotlight?
I'm with a singer who has won many awards. Maybe be young or maybe be elderly, we've all danced to her tracks. I'm with Sonadi Chauhan. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Now, how are you feeling being in London?
Great. London is a great place and I love the vibe here and I love the weather.
You love the rain?
I love the rains, actually. It's been raining in India as well and I love monsoons, I love it.
Yeah, it's the opposite for the British. We love the sun. Unfortunately, we don't have enough fun. And you're here today, obviously, promoting your events and your concerts which are happening. Tell me a little bit about that.
We're performing at in Leicester, Manchester and in London on the 27th of September at the Royal Albert Hall. And I think all these three shows are going to be something. I'm really excited about them. I've been everywhere, you know, you're always preparing for tours, but I don't know, but there's something so special about this one. Maybe it's, of course it is because I'm performing at the Royal Albert Hall and I'm getting to do my solo gigs in the UK for the first time.
Now, what's the plans for the future?
Many plans. Can't talk about one. But yeah, I definitely want to cut an album. It's been a long, long time and it's high time that I cut an album. I want to cater some really beautiful songs to the audience which are maybe show another side of me which they are unknown to. So I think that can happen only when I do an album. So that's definitely in the pipeline.
Pablo, that's the kettle finely boiled. Gasping.
It must be time for a break. Don't go anywhere, there's still loads to come. Still to come, our film review in Kya Hit Hai Boss.
Bato Bato made with some very special stars.
And of course, our Filmy Funder.
Bollywood Show! The Bollywood Show is sponsored by Urias Career, the legal immigration advisors. Bollywood Show!
Film Hit Hai Boss! Now this is where we talk about some recent releases and some future ones. You know, what we've loved, and so has the entire world. It's the biggest blockbuster of all time. It's Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika Padukone in Chennai Express. It's magical.
Now, if you like seeing Shah Rukh doing a bit of action with a bit of comedy and you want to see a superb Deepika Padukone, this is definitely a must-watch. I have to say, it had me laughing in certain scenes and it had me tearful in certain scenes. Deepika Padukone really does shine in this movie.
After Om Shanti Om, you see the magical couple of Bollywood together. We absolutely love them.
I can't wait to see what they're going to give us next. All I can say is...
Roll on Chennai Express 2.
Yes, I'm talking about Krish 3, starring Hrithik Roshan, Priyanka, Gangada, and, as the bad man, Vivek Oberoi.
But this film, they've spent so much money on special effects. There's Hrithik flying through the air trying to save the earth and the world. All of baddies.
Now, I don't know if you guys have checked the trailer out, but...
It's a really alike, isn't there?
A couple of my friends have told me that there is a bit of an evil man...
With a big tongue, like Pablo.
...who looks very similar to me. It's scary, scary stuff. I'm sure Krish 3 is going to be a huge hit for Hrithik.
I'm going to pull his tongue out. Have a look.
Everybody wants to be a bit of a hero, don't they?
I am the biggest hero in the world.
Something that's come out that's been great to see Shahid having a good time in is Fatah Poster, Nikla Hero.
And we love the banana song in this movie.
I have to say, we all know Shahid for his dancing, and trust me, you get a lot of it in this movie.
He was discovered, well, given his big break by the producers, and only got 1.5 lakhs for that film, Ishq Fish. He's back with a bang, charged them a fortune. Fatah Poster, Nikla Hero.
शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी मुझे खुद में घोल दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी.
Now, unfortunately, Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, Dobara didn't do too well for Akshay Kumar. Actually, for none of the cast. The film really kind of came and went. But Akshay Kumar is hoping that the movie Boss will feel better at the box office.
One thing about Akshay Kumar is all his staff and everyone that ever works with him thinks he's the best boss in the world.
So it was only fitting that his next movie, his next big movie, should be called The Boss.
हम ना छोड़े तोड़े फोड़े जो भी हमसे पंगा ले कॉलर निकाल के जींस फटी डाल के दुनिया को बांध के अपने रुमाल से हम तो चले झूमते दाएं बाएं घूमते हम ना छोड़े तोड़े फोड़े जो भी हमसे पंगा ले.
That was Boss, Akshay Kumar's next big movie. And seeing as we've come to the end of
Film Hit Hai Boss,
it was only right we finished with Boss.
Bato me.
Now, you know we like spending time with the superstars when they come down here to visit us.
Somebody's got to do it. I mean, they keep chasing me all the time.
And it would be terrible for us not to share that with you guys.
Bato me with the Kapoor Khandan.
Balvi, Ranbir, lovely to have you in London for Besharam. Ladies first, of course. You're looking stunning. Are you excited about this movie?
I'm extremely excited. I'm getting the opportunity to debut opposite Ranbir Kapoor with his parents, and it's a dream come true for me, so I'm ecstatic for October 2nd.
Now, Ranbir, we've watched the song today, seen the promos. I can't help but ask, did it take you back to your childhood? Did you think, okay, when I was in college, I was actually a bit like this?
No, I wasn't. Like I said earlier on in the press conference, I've always been a bit shy. I've been an introvert. And cinema and movies and characters always gives me a purpose to actually, be more out there. And especially with this character, Besharam, Bubbly was someone who was very over the top. So it was a little challenging in that sense. But I think what was really special for me in this movie was working with my parents. And especially the song that you guys saw today. Just to see them, I've always been a big fan of their work together. Khel Khel Mein Rafu Chakkar. And then to see them dance together and do all of those things really kind of warmed my heart.
Was it nice, after Barfi, Rockstar, that quite intense, was it nice to do a movie like this where you can kind of go, you know what, I can go the other extreme now and be a complete clown if I want to be?
It's different because Rockstar and Barfi come with a world, with a certain character that you kind of research, you work with your director, certain characteristics and nuances. Wherein in this film, I had to play it up to the gallery, be a hero. I think that comes really hard, because I don't see myself as a hero. I see myself as the underdog, the guy, the bumbling, coming-of-age boy who finally falls in love and finds himself. That's pretty much the character I've played all my life. I mean, all the 6 years that I've done. So with this film was different because I had to, mouth these corny dialogues to her and, scratch my chest hair and keep adjusting my underwear and stuff like that. So
yeah, what was that about the sock? Yeah. The socks finding themselves in weird places?
I actually learned that from him.
Well, guys, can we just say it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very, very much. Ye to Filmy Funder. Now it's time for Filmy Funder. This is where we take time to reflect and think about somebody who's been very important in our film industry.
We're sharing our knowledge and experience on the Bollywood Show with Rah Pablo with you, especially in this year of 100 years of Indian cinema.
Sit back and enjoy our Filmy Funder.
मेरे पास गाड़ी है, बंगला है, पैसे है, और तुम्हारे पास?
मेरे पास माँ है.
Ring any bells? Let's simplify it.
Kokila Kishore Chandra Balsara, in a phrase, the consummate Bollywood screen mother.
The lady whose sentimentality could fill the Pacific and still have lots left over.
She delivered a TKO, technical knockout, every time she graced the silver screen. The one and only mother of all mothers, Nirupa Roy, aka Kokila Kishore Chandra Balsara, are the one and the same lady.
She began her career on the silver screen with her debut as a heroine in the movie Amar Raj in 1946. After working as a leading lady and as a supporting character artist in several movies, she made a transition to the roles of a matriarch from the 70s onwards.
She was cast as the mother of several superstars, including Devanand, Amitabh Bachchan and Dharmendra. And continued her maternal roles until 1999 with her final appearance in Lal Badshah.
She's probably the only actress who's been cast as the mother of Dharmendra during his heyday as a superstar, as well as played the role of a mother to his son, Sunny Deol.
The irony is way back in 1955, she was cast as Devanand's mother when actually she was 8 years younger than him. Her poignant performances still melt even the coldest of hearts and have us reaching for our tissues. She epitomizes the qualities of an Indian mother as being one of who is all-sacrificing, compassionate and forgiving despite the flaws of her offspring.
At the age of 60, she was bestowed with the prestigious Filmfare Lifetime Award. In a long and prolific career of more than 400 films, she held the title of Mother of Bollywood. She left this earthly stage at the age of 73 on the 13th of October 2004.
Narupaji, we salute your sterling performances that makes us realize that a mother is truly the greatest gift from God.
Ma, tujhe salam. We've been Raj and Pablo. Thank you for joining us on the Bollywood Show.
We'll be back next month, but if you want to get in touch with us in the meantime, you know what you have to do. Just follow the information across the screen. But until next month,
love us.
Love Bollywood. Bye.
Bollywood Show. For expert advice, contact the legal immigration advisors at Urias Career, taking you to the Bollywood Show.